Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Omochuku, depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. News update. Nigeria is losing on account of Kanu'S detention. Tinubu must release him unconditionally. House of Rep member say. Now another House of Representative member from the Southeast, Anambra State. Yes, talking about Chief Dominic Okafor. Dominic Okafor is representing Agwata Federal Constituency of Anambra State. He said that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should worry Nigeria, not just the Southeast. That's what he said. Said Nigerian and their government should be worried as well as the Southeast. Yes, said they are paying dearly for it. It's not only the Southeast. And therefore, he's calling for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for peace to reign in the Southeast and Nigeria at large. So that's the only way to restore or guarantee peace. Because there's nothing you are going to tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's followers that they will listen to you unless their leader is released. That's what he's saying. So the issue of Tinubu will continue because the followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not listen to anybody. The man is saying this. Okafor, Sunday warning. Say he have seen them. They love this man so much. They will not yield, budge to any gimmick or antics of government or a group, that they will continue what they are doing. The sit at home, civil disobedience, to pressure government. And so government should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he said it should be unconditionally. Okay, let me quote part of the statement Okafor made. Alright, because he said they have been making some engagements with some leaders to ensure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. Let me quote part of his statement. Quote, there have been series of engagements not too long. All the members of the National Assembly met with Kanu'S and Igbo and a lot of stakeholders in Imo House in Abuja here. And there were a lot of suggestions on what we have to do. Recently, there was a motion in the House before we went on break where an ad hoc committee was set to also look at the issue of insecurity in the Southeast to restore peace. Everybody is talking about the release of Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. I tell you honestly that as long as he is still in captivity, it might be difficult to have a meaningful dialogue with those people that believe that they are fighting for him. I think that the way forward is for the government to release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Unfortunately, a lot of hoodlums are taking the opportunity to extort money from people, a lot of criminals, and it is having a lot of impact on our economy. Of course, you know that people in the Southeast are predominantly businessmen and women. A situation whereby an Aba trader, Onitsha trader, Nnewi trader, Umuahia trader, Ebonyi, Enugu is now doing business 4 days in a week. Talking about 4 working days in a week. When ordinarily business there should start on a Monday. And on Monday, you are asked to sit at home. It has ripple effects. Anybody that loves Nigeria, I will say it is also affecting indirectly the fortunes of Nigeria, because a lot of companies which operate businesses in this region, Southeast, some of them are closing shops. Some of them are relocating to Ghana. The Southeast and Nigeria in general is losing a lot to insecurity. And the starting point is granting Nnamdi Kanu unconditional release. And they believe that if that is done, it will go a long way in restoring peace in the Southeast. End of quote. Now this is what the man have said. He said Nigeria is losing. Companies are leaving to Ghana. Okay? Yes. And so, whether it will have ripple effect or not, is not in doubt. Yes, we must streamline these things. The issue of talking about the losses is there. The losses are there. We must acknowledge that their losses are there, and that is why the government should rise up to forestall further losses, or further loss, as the case may be. All right. Yes, that's their job. That's the only force on government behoves on them to stop further loss of Nigerians. Talking about the Biafrans. Yes, Nigeria are losing on account of what is happening. So if you want to stop the loss, Tinubu should release Mazinam Kanu. If he feels that he's losing nothing or he's not losing sleep, that is own business. But in Biafra land, governors know that the people of the southeast are losing. Yes, and that is why they must rise up. It should quicken them. Give them sleepless night. If Tinubu is having good sleep, the governors in the southeast should not have good sleep. It directly affects them. And they should rise up to the question. When you're talking about the previous people there, the governors that left office, talk about Okezi Baza. He was the one crying on the TV some time ago when he was the governor. Ogwani did nothing about it. He didn't even cry. He didn't even shout. He didn't even do anything. Okay? Obiano, what did he do? Nothing. So, and we're talking about these present governors. Is it Omai that was sabotaging Biafra? Saying all sorts of things. Okay? That one wash. Omai na wash. Fulani slave. Today the Milako slave won't be. So that one, not that at all. We're talking about those who are here now, the governors. If you feel that, look, these things are hampering your people, the best thing to do is to make sure that Mazinam Kanu is released. That is the point we're making. Work hard for his release. Not every day you come on the media, tell us, oh, South is losing, this is happening, people are no longer coming out, it's crippling the economy. What are you doing? What are you doing? We know that the economy is being crippled. Then what are you doing to salvage it? You have known the panacea. Follow it up. Go and make engagements. You are 5 governors from the southeast. If you join Delta State, River State, you are 7. Yes. If you make a stand and say, this is what we want, government will listen. Yes. But these governors have decided to be, mediocres. Mediocrity. That's what we're seeing in the system. Nigerian system. Mediocrity. Mediocres are leading people who are full of intellectual capacity. Those who have intellectual capacity. Those who are supposed to lead the country that are at the passenger seat or at the back seat even. While those who are supposed to be at the back seat, they have taken the lead. They are on the wheels, driving. That's why Nigeria have plunged into the abyss. That is it. So the man has called for the unconditional release of Mazinam Kanu. Another House of Rep member from the southeast. So the senators, where are you? The senators, we have been seeing 1 or 2 House of Rep members. They're making some statements, though weak, but they have the God to say. But what about senators and other House of Rep members?